Kelsey Asbille has a captivating presence that draws audiences in. She's becoming a well-known face on TV with an impressive background in shows like One Tree Hill, Pair of Kings, Teen Wolf, and Fargo. She's best known for her role as Monica on the popular show Yellowstone. Her career is on a strong upward path, and there's more to discover about her work and journey. Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Kelsey Asbille. She is part Chinese, part Cherokee. Kelsey Asbille was born on September 9, 1991, in Columbia, South Carolina. Like her character on Yellowstone, she has Native American heritage and is also half Chinese on her father's side. Playing a Native character in Yellowstone has helped her explore this part of her background. She told W Magazine that, as a mixed-race person, understanding who you are and where you come from becomes more important over time, and she hopes to explore all aspects of her heritage. However, her casting has faced criticism, with actor Adam Beach calling it redwashing. She responded that navigating mixed-race identity can be confusing and said she's not alone in this experience. She's also learning Mandarin and Cherokee to connect more deeply with her roots. She first got into acting in school. Kelsey Asbille discovered her passion for acting early on. Starting as a dancer, she shifted to theater in 7th grade and was captivated after her first community play, Ragtime. She loved the long hours, even leaving school to perform, and didn't mind staying up until 2 a.m. to finish homework. Her dedication paid off quickly. Just a year later, she landed her breakout role as Gigi Silveri on One Tree Hill. When she got the chance to audition for the teen show, she borrowed a friend's cheerleading outfit. After sending in an audition tape, she found out she got the role on her first day of high school, and by the next week, she was on set filming. She was formerly Kelsey Chow. Kelsey Asbille made a deliberate choice to change her stage name. From 2008 to 2015, she used her father's last name, Chow, in credits for roles in Pair of Kings and One Tree Hill. Later, she adopted the name Asbille. She explained that Hollywood can be limiting, and she felt her Chinese surname led to typecasting. Changing her name gave her a fresh start, allowing people to see her talent without preconceived ideas. As she put it, it was a way to give herself a blank slate. Yellowstone transformed her career. Kelsey Asbille's role as Monica on Yellowstone has been the most impactful of her career, boosting both her confidence and her career path. She credits Yellowstone creator Taylor Sheridan for believing in her and giving her opportunities that she feels transformed her life. She told MovieWeb, "Sometimes I feel like people believe in me more than I do, and I think that vote of confidence has really changed my career, and it's changed my life. I think it's really been a real blessing in my life." Her collaboration with Sheridan began with the film Wind River, which she still considers her best work. She appreciates both Sheridan and her mom for their support. Working with Sheridan on Yellowstone has truly been life-changing for her. How she prepared for Wind River's most shocking scene. Kelsey Asbille's role as Natalie in Wind River is one of her most powerful. The 2018 film follows a game tracker and an FBI agent investigating the murder of a Native American woman on a reservation, highlighting issues like lawlessness and violence against Indigenous women. Asbille explained at the Los Angeles premiere that the story sheds light on rising crimes against Native women and the lack of action to address them. In one intense scene, her character is brutally attacked. Asbille prepared for this challenging scene by watching similar scenes in films like Irreversible and Oliver Twist. Although nervous, she felt supported by the respectful cast and crew on the closed set, which helped her feel comfortable. The film received critical acclaim at Sundance and Cannes, thanks in part to the sensitive handling of its tough subject matter. She had to learn how to ride a horse for Yellowstone. Kelsey Asbille, who plays a rancher's wife in Yellowstone, spends a lot of time on horseback. But before getting the role, she didn't actually know how to ride. She admitted on The Kelly Clarkson Show that she listed horseback riding on her CV despite her inexperience. Luckily, with the help of skilled editors, a stunt double, and expert horse trainers, she's managed to look convincing. To quickly learn riding basics, she asked her teacher to teach her how she teaches children, which meant she started by riding with her instructor, sitting on the same horse. She loved working with Kevin Cosner. For Kelsey Asbille, Yellowstone was more than just a role in a popular show. It was a chance to work with admired actors like Kevin Cosner, who plays her character's father-in-law, John Dutton. Acting alongside Costner and Kelly Riley felt like a masterclass for Asbille, and she admitted to feeling a bit starstruck at first. Despite her initial nerves, Costner's supportive, team player attitude made her feel at ease. She described working with him as a surreal experience and felt lucky to share the set with someone she looks up to so much. She studied human rights at Columbia University. Kelsey Asbille attended Columbia University, where she studied human rights, but balancing school with acting was challenging. She often had to miss classes or put aside school reading to prepare for auditions. In 2017, she revealed to Town & Country that during her sophomore year, she took time off to film Wind River. When filming ended, instead of celebrating, she returned to New York right away to take summer classes and catch up. She's an advocate for Indigenous women's rights. Kelsey Asbille is dedicated to defending women's rights, particularly for Indigenous women. Her Instagram bio linked to the National Indigenous Women's Resource Center, which works to end violence against Native women. Asbille and her mother also volunteer with the Indigenous Women's Alliance of South Carolina, highlighting the high rates of violence against Indigenous women and girls. Her acting roles often intersect with her advocacy. In shows like Wind River, Yellowstone, and Fargo, she's raised awareness about issues affecting Indigenous communities. In Fargo, her storyline touched on the history of Indigenous children taken to boarding schools from 1860 to 1978. She told V Magazine, "It was a cultural genocide in a way. You weren't allowed to speak your language or wear your own clothes." She not only speaks up for human rights, but also takes action to support the cause. She has collaborated with Louis Vuitton and Oliver Peoples. Kelsey Asbille has found success not only in acting, but also in the fashion industry. After her role in Wind River, she began collaborating with Louis Vuitton, joining campaigns in 2019 and appearing on the runway at Paris Fashion Week in 2020. She told L'Officiel Monte Carlo, "That part of the job was really unexpected, but incredibly rewarding." In 2020, she also took part in Oliver Peoples' spring campaign, featuring in a short film and photo series.